Hello, I have a secret to tell you, but my identity must be kept safe, as to not alert Bungie to the fact that I already have a Trials of Osiris weapon in my arsenal.
No, Dad, that's the Vigilance Wing. We got that 2.5 years ago.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another low skill weapon review. But before we jump into that, hey, do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. You can take it back later if this video turns out to be a hot pile of garbage. But just for now, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It really helps out this little speck of a channel that I'm starting. So, just a reminder, these low skill weapon reviews are for lower skill players by a lower skill player. Me. Hopefully I can give you a little bit of information about these guns to figure out if it's something you're going to want to use in-game. The gun we're going to be looking at in this video is the Vigilance Wing. It was the Trials of Osiris themed gun that came to Destiny 2 with the first batch of exotic weapons. And with Trials of Osiris set to come back and a couple unique perks on this gun, I figured now would be a good time to take a look at it. Now, this was one of the first exotic weapons I got in Destiny 2, and I was super excited when I got it. Because in Destiny 1, I really didn't start to fill out my Trials of Osiris gun arsenal until I started getting the hand-me-downs out of the Age of Triumph weapon bounties in the last year of Destiny 1's life. So, let's see if this gun is an Egyptian-themed murder machine, or just another wall hanger in our vault that'll sit there forever. Alright, we'll take a look at the perks right quick on here. We have Harsh Truths. Fires a 5-round burst when a nearby ally is killed. Gain health regeneration and increase movement speed. Next up we have Corkscrew Rifling. Balanced barrel. Slightly increases range and stability. Slightly increases handling speed. Alloy Magazine. Faster reload when the magazine is empty. Last Stand. Improved weapon performance and greatly increases recovery when its wielder is the last living member of a fire team. Very nice perk for comp there. And lastly, we have Composite Stock. This weapon has a versatile dual-purpose stock, slightly increases stability, slightly increases handling speed. This pulse rifle shoots at 530 rounds per minute with a 50-round magazine. And evidently I have the catalyst for this weapon, so let's masterwork this thing and give ourselves full auto fire, so we can hold down the trigger and let the burst come out instead of tap firing, if we so choose. This gun does come with several ornaments, one of which I do not have, but right here we have Book of the Dead on the weapon. We also have Heaven's Vigil, looks a little bit like that, and we could just run the base skin, which also looks pretty sweet. With all that out of the way, let's take a look at what this weapon can do. Alright, let's get straight into the pros for this weapon. It fires a very unique feeling 5-round burst. Now most pulse rifles, they will fire a 3-round burst. We do have a couple pulse rifles that are firing a 4-round burst, but this is the one and only pulse rifle that will shoot a 5-round burst. Now right when Shadowkeep launched, rapid fire pulse rifles, which is the archetype that this gun belongs to, got a damage buff. This gun is now doing 23 on a precision hit and 16 to the body, giving it a 0.77 second time to kill. To achieve that time to kill, you need 7 crits in 2 bodies, so this will 2 burst the Guardian down. Before the buff, you needed 8 and 1, so we got a lot more forgiveness when Shadowkeep buffed our pulse rifles. Now the 2 unique perks on this gun are pretty awesome. First, Harsh Truths is great for quick play. It's 6v6, you get some health recovery when a teammate dies, and as I'm sure you're aware of, there are just people dying all the time in quick play. In Last Stand, when you're playing comp and you are the last living member of your fire team, this gun, it's like Ivan Drago, fresh off a steroid injection. Plus, you're getting that increased health regen. So if you're running max recovery and you get Last Stand to proc, your health just comes back so fast. Now, the Vigilance Wing is great in that bullets down range team shot game plan that I strongly encourage most casual and low skill players to use. So this gun works very well for that game plan. The range on this gun is also very respectable, given the fact it is one of the high rate of fire pulse rifles. Lastly, I love the big open sight on this gun. It feels like you can see everything. Nothing's really obscuring your view. I always figure you see more, you shoot more, you kill more, you win more. Now, into the cons. This weapon doesn't come equipped with too many cons, but it does have a couple issues and complaints that I have. First off, the 5-round burst does take a while to discharge, which is going to leave you out of cover, but I think that's something with smart gameplay we can work around. You can pop cover, shoot your burst, and get back behind cover. It's not a major hindrance, but you are out there for a little chunk of time. Now, if you're taking damage while you're shooting your burst, you will get flinched and these bullets will just spray all over the place. It's really hard to hit a target and stay on a target and track a target if you are taking damage when you are trying to shoot this weapon. And the Last Stand perk, well, great for competitive. I know a lot of casual low skill players do not play competitive. So, being the last living member of your fire team is never going to happen in quick play. So it's kind of a wasted perk in that sense, where it'd be nice if it had something else in there, maybe something to increase range a little bit more, or handling speed. But for 6v6 gameplay, the Last Stand perk is just not going to proc for you. And the last con I have on my list is something I noticed when switching from console to PC. Console has much greater aim assist, much greater bullet magnetism. And on PC, I feel like the bullet magnetism on this gun, you know, the way the bullet will just bend around just that little bit to catch your target, I feel like the bullet magnetism is just not there. Or maybe it's my aim. Because I know what you're thinking. You're like, Ironworker, I'm watching that background gameplay on the screen, and your aim is atrocious. And to that I say, fair point. So what do I think? Is this a gun that low skill and casual players should pick up and be using? I'm going to go with a resounding yes. This gun is built for bullets down range. It's built for the team shot situation. Its ease of use is good. The health regen you get when an ally dies is great. And I feel like the longer you use this weapon and practice with it and get a feel for that 5-round burst, the more you're going to like it. I love this gun from the moment it first dropped in my inventory, and I still think it holds up in this meta and is a viable weapon today. Go use it. That is going to do it. Thank you again for joining me for another low skill weapon review. Now is the time you can unsub and unlike the video if you want, but please don't. If you made it to this point in the video and you did not hit the like and subscribe button yet, please do so. It really lets me know that somebody is appreciating the content that I am trying to make for low skill and casual players. And hey, how about leaving a comment on this video? I would love to hear your opinion on how you think these videos are turning out, things I could improve, things I could do better, or if they're great, why don't you just leave a comment and say, Ironworker, your videos are fantastic. There are other ways you can communicate with me also. I live stream on Twitch. You can talk to me live on stream while I am playing Destiny. That is cool. Also, I do the Twitter thing, kind of. I am trying to do the Twitter thing. Do the message thing on Twitter if you want to get a hold of me on Twitter. But thank you again for sticking with me to the bitter end of this Vigilance Wing weapon review. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you on the next one.